How you doing? My name's Jake. You're watching Fight Fans TV, and we are finally here. It's UFC 260. It's Francis Ngannou challenging for the UFC Heavyweight Championship against the greatest heavyweight to ever do it, Stipe Miocic. This is, of course, a rematch from their previous fight. That was one that was won by decision by Miocic. Francis Ngannou in that fight did not look like he was ready to be in that main event slot, fighting for 25 minutes. He did not look like he was ready. Now, Francis Ngannou looks like he's ready, and if you watch back some of the most horrific knockouts of his career, which is most of his UFC fights, he's going to be going in there trying to finish Stipe Miocic. Now, the question is, can he do it? Can Francis Ngannou finish Stipe Miocic? Now, something that I think people are not talking about enough is the fact that this is going to be taking place in the UFC APEX. So there's not going to be any fans in attendance. Yes, there might be some fans in that weird little like sofa area that they have going, but it's not a standard UFC environment. Francis Ngannou, yes, he did it last year. Ngannou won last year in that environment, but this is a title fight. So can Ngannou go in there in front of us, complete silence, and can he fight and can he beat Stipe Miocic? It's the biggest moment of Ngannou's career. This I don't want to say make or break, but in terms of championship level contender, this is it for him. If you look at the moments, he's had some incredible moments. Like the knockout of Overeem was just next level. I mean, the guy's got such punching power. It's frightening. There's talks of him potentially going on to face Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua at some point. Like, that's how good of a striker he is. Now, do I want to see him in a boxing ring? No. I want to see him in an MMA cage. I want to see him fighting. And part of that is being completely well-rounded. Now, is Francis Ngannou going to be able to hold back? Is he going to be able to sprawl? Is he going to be able to stop Miocic from taking him down and controlling the fight? That is the question that people need answering. That's why this fight is so intriguing. We don't know what Francis Ngannou is going to enter that cage. Is it the new Francis Ngannou who's thinking, I've got my confidence back, I can knock people out, I can take people's spark out? Or is it going to be the Francis Ngannou who went in there before against Miocic and couldn't get it done, who just looked like a rabbit in the headlights? He didn't look like he knew what he was doing. He just looked completely lost. The moment caught up with him. That's why it's intriguing. That's why I actually don't want to make a prediction. I don't see Miocic stopping the fight. I don't see Miocic finishing. I see Ngannou finishing, but if Miocic is going to win, I think he's a smart enough fighter. And once again, he's the underdog. This guy's regarded as the greatest heavyweight in the history of the UFC, the history of combat sports, the greatest heavyweight to do it in the cage. He's the underdog. It's crazy. It's because people are so wary of the Francis Ngannou knockout power and whether or not he can do it. Now, Stipe in the last fight, he knew exactly what was coming. He knew that Ngannou was going to try and take him out, so he was extremely smart and held on to him. Fought a very smart fight and dominated, because that's how good Miocic is. That's why he's the greatest of all time. That's why he's the greatest heavyweight ever. And I agree with that sentiment. I think he is the greatest heavyweight ever. Now, the question is, can he do that again to a more savvy Francis Ngannou? I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't really want to make a prediction because it's probably, as much as I've really enjoyed the UFC events for the first few months of the year, we've had McGregor Poirier, we've had Max Holloway going there against Calvin Kattar. That was just like an unreal performance. We've obviously had last weekend Brunson versus Kevin Holland. That was a really good event. That was a really fun event. But this is the most intriguing fight for me because it's two big guys that can go. Now they're both powerful. They're both strong. Is Miocic smarter though than Ngannou? Is Ngannou going to go in there with the right game plan this time? I don't know. I mean, personally, I would love to see Francis Ngannou win this fight because he's got a great story. He's built himself up from nothing, from poverty. He's now in the UFC main event once again. He's now fighting for the championship once again. Personally, I mean, my head says Miocic, my heart says Ngannou. That's what I'm going to go with. But the main thing is I'm looking forward to this fight. I'm looking forward to standing at 6 o'clock in the morning here in the UK, watching two guys batter each other, which is what it is. It's all about the fun of people battering each other. So thanks very much for watching. Don't forget that subscribe button. Don't forget to do the thumbs up. You can do that one, but don't do that one. It's bad. Do that one and a little notification bell so you know each and every time we release a brand new video right here on Fighter Fans.